Talking with people with music in their genes, their blood, and in their soul. You are watching Musical Interlude.
Hi, and you are watching another episode of Musical Interlude. I'm your host, Casey Bell, and today we are talking to Enrico Brugali. Let's get the show started. Thank you for coming on the show. So, first question, when did you discover your musical talent?
Yeah, as we band, we play together since high school, middle school. We know each other from a very long time, and we played with a different name. We did different genre, different songs. We had a completely different style, but we evolved into our state, our group. It's called Le CAPRE A Sonagli, as almost 10 years ago. And since our switch, we gathered more and more people and attention to our music in our local scene. And then we started playing more and more, and we went all around Italy, and we were uh, really surprised of our switch and how people reacted to it.
When did you know you would pursue music as a career?
Uh, we were always really focused on everything we did with our project, planning releases, tour dates, and so on. But I think with the first album, where we got more attention to our project from people like labels, booking agency, promoters, and such. And we start moving a lot outside our local area. So we switched from being a local band and being able to tour all around Italy. We took our path from there. We still have our day jobs. We do our regular jobs, but we spend a lot of nights in the studio working on new material, rehearsing and playing, recording, and everything music related.
Cool. So, what did you do to get yourself into the music business, and how did you know what to do?
Mainly, we got into this business simply meeting someone at our concerts, at our gigs, and it was like mainly thanks to our impression at the concert or performance, and by word of mouth, we knew some people, and they just discovered us playing live, or we played as a support band. We talked to the headliners or the staff or the crew. So we got in touch with a lot of people playing all around our country. And so we just started being in this strange business. And then we knew nothing besides playing and do the stuff we did, like playing. I'm a drummer. I play the drums. We didn't know anything of all the business related stuff that we knew, and we learned by doing them. So by listening to people much older and prepared than us, and stuff like that. So we knew practically nothing. We learned everything by following examples and just trying out our way.
What was one of the things you did learn about the business side of music?
One thing that maybe we didn't know at the time, and I think it's very important, is the importance of scheduling stuff, scheduling in advance, in really advance, all the things you want to do. Just because you have some songs and you want to do an album, and you need to know when you want to put out that album, when you want to start promoting the album. So you have to arrange everything backwards from that date, and you really need to work really in advance, like 1 year or so before, just to be prepared to have everything. And nowadays we see that everything we do lasts very short time, because there's a lot of stuff everywhere, and so you always have to be prepared and have stuff to promote, so you can stay relevant, you can stay fresh, you can just have something new to say and to promote yourself, just to get gigs or promotion and interviews, reviews, and such. So you really have to plan everything really carefully and in really advance.
So you said you're in Italy, so I'm assuming
Yes.
that means your first language is Italian, and all of your albums have been produced in Italian. What inspired you to produce this first album in English?
We always have a very strange approach to the lyrics, because our albums were in Italian, of course, but we use really strange words or made up words, just because we wanted to achieve a particular sound. Then the lyrics came after that, most of the time. So we always wanted to experiment with English, just because you can have a bigger audience to propose your music. So, for example, with Italian, you are really limited to Italy. So we wanted to try and experiment with English, and just because it's not our main language, we find that maybe English is very simpler for us to play around, just because we don't know exactly how to use it. So we play with words, with sounds, especially we found some sound that we want. We found some words that add the sound in it, and we found some keywords and just build all the lyrics around those keywords, just because we treat the vocals like an instrument, so we prioritize the sound and the lyrics itself.
So far you've been touring, you said all of Italy. Now that you have an album in a different language, do you plan on touring outside of Italy?
Of course, it's always a dream to be able to go outside our little country and visit all around the world. We are planning on doing something in the fall in Europe, all around Europe, and we hope to make it out. And yes, we really look forward to being able to play outside Italy. It can be a very great experience.
Cool. Now, one last question that's not on the list. In growing up, was there any artist or group or band you listened to that you could say was an inspiration to you in your becoming an artist?
Yes, maybe in the beginning we were really inspired by Queens of the Stone Age and Blur. I think those are the two main inspiration for the artist side and the artistic side. Then we took a really strange path in exotic music or really underground stuff, but mainly I think Queens of the Stone Age, it's a huge inspiration for us since the beginning.
I want to thank you, audience, for taking the time to watch this interview. And of course, I want to thank our guest, Enrico Brugali, for stopping on by and sharing his musical journey with us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.